here.
And I'll have my character just like searching for food, like small game and berries and stuff.
I guess while they're doing that,
And I'll like, I got navigator's tool so I can kind of sketch out like a little map or something of what we've saw.
I'll volunteer to keep an eye on the boat.
I feel slightly useless. This is all outside of my character's skill set, and
Sit there and look pretty.
Yeah, is there a way we could actually drag the boat onto land?
Sure, we can drag it on land for you.
Would it wouldn't hurt the boat, right?
No.
No.
And then for the actual people pretending to be on watch, I'm thinking Gim, thinking the dwarves basically, with Rhiannon in there, and then maybe the halfling and I sit out and wait, since we're both pretty stealthy.
So you guys are going to throw some shrubs and other foliage over on the boat?
Yes.
What is all that feedback going on?
well, it's not me.
No.
Is it me?
Oh, yeah, it is. Don't worry about it, though. You must have something going in the background. I'm just getting this reverb type of sound. I'll live with it, though. Okay, it's starting to get to early dusk, so you can actually the sun is actually starting to go down a little bit. It's not dark, it's just dusk.
Gotcha.
They are lucky. So what else are you guys doing to your entrapment here? And
Is there any wildlife around here?
Nothing.
Pigs.
You
game?
can see some monkeys, and when you guys were checking out the edge of the jungle, you could see some monkeys and stuff, but there wasn't a whole lot. All of the villages pretty much keep this area clean. That's why they've had to go into the mainland for hunting parties. But there are some small, I guess, spider monkey type of creatures.
Cool.
I'd like to get out some. Well, I don't know that we really have anything to. You guys that were sailors, did you guys happen to have any nets or anything like that?
I have some rope.
I had plenty of rope. I didn't bring any nets.
Yeah, I was just curious. Any fishing supplies or anything?
Yeah, the chief gave anything you guys needed.
Okay. Well, if we have any fishing supplies or anything, I'd like to put some poles out on the beach just to make it look like we're kind of dug in, even though we're not going to put any bait on the end of them. We just want to make it look like we're fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys actually catch fish. No, I'm just
Surprise. Okay, so we got the boat covered. We have tents set up to make it look like. What else do we need?
Well, I think we need to look vulnerable. So, it'd be nice to keep everybody that's visible to, say, visible. Not trying to hide. circled around the campfire. If we spread out and make it look like we're ready for an attack, then it looks like we're ready for an attack.
Yeah, but I'll say, once you guys are ready, that Aerith will just slink behind like that sand dune. This is a dune, right? Or is that a...
Did anyone else get disconnected from Roll20?
No. Nope.
Okay. I did. Interesting. I think it should be okay. Yeah, it's okay now. I don't know why that came up, but...
Happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's been happening a lot the last couple days. I know they had some server issues the other night, so... No big deal. They do a great job. They're always up. I'm not complaining. Okay, so basically, we're going to have... How you guys are doing this is... who's going to be... You said you were going to be in the boat hiding under the foliage, correct?
I was gonna slip behind this, what looks like a sand dune right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's a small hill. You can get yourself. And as for movement, guys, this map is obviously not going to be accurate because I have this dialed up to the. Actually, this is actually accurate because I'm using this as part of another map. So you can actually have your 30 feet. So this is definitely this map is accurate. So I had a brain fart there for a second. Sorry.
You're good, dude. It looks like you just dropped off of Roll20 though, so you might want to refresh the table.
Yeah, I'm
Looks like
watching.
you're gone again.
Huh, I'm watching somebody just pinged, so, and I'm able to drop stuff on the map, so I'm here.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, that is kind of strange.
Is invisible.
The invisible ninja.
Okay, so we'll keep a casual watch. Are you guys pretty much going to stay up all night? Was that the plan?
Well, see, what I'm gonna do is, since you guys have got everything set up now, I'm just gonna go ahead and slip into that trance, and then I'll be up the rest of the night. Well, in case you guys need to sleep, that way I can just keep watch the rest of the night.
Alright, that's not a bad idea. The rest of us can just kind of look lazy and sit around the fire once the night rolls in. So you're going to take your 4-hour trance now and then pretty much stay up the whole night?
You got it, boss.
Okay, and who else is on watch with you?
Who wants to be?
Could put the cleric on watch.
Sure, the cleric said, sure, I'll be on watch with yous.
Yeah, throw me the dwarf.
Can you guys move the cleric around?
No.
No.
I can move him around.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations, you've inherited a level 2 cleric.
Yay!
But you have to talk in a dwarfy accent.
Yay!
Oh.
Oh.
Duergar.
Yeah, while they're pretending to be lazy, like I'm slipped into a trance and I'm just like kicking back with my back up against the sand dune, oblivious to the world for 4 hours.
Alright, so the sun is starting to go down, and who is... So, Aerith and Lorimar are hiding, correct? And everyone else is around the campfire, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Okay. Now, my second question is, are you guys are not in your armor, correct? And you are in villagers type of regalia?
No, I wanted to put the villager stuff on top of the armor. You know, if on close inspection you'd be able to tell I wasn't a villager, but from a distance we would look like villagers.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing the same.
Well, I don't have armor, and I kind of came on this trip in short notice, so I'm probably needed a change of clothing. So I guess I'm dressed up like a villager.
A nice burlap dress.
Well, you have. This is Will the Fighter, right? You have all your gear. I mean, you haven't lost anything.
Oh, that was Rhiannon. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
So on second thought, maybe I did have a change of clothing, but I probably don't look like a villager anyway. So
I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be able to tell. It's going to be
Yeah, we're not-
light, so
We're not trying to trick them up close. We're trying to trick them from a distance. So
We just want to entice them so they actually try to attack us.
Alright, so the sun is officially down now. It is nighttime. And are you guys going to set it up for 2 watches?
Well, see, since I went ahead and did my meditation like during the day while they were getting everything set up.
Mhm.
I can stay up the rest of the night. I'm good.
Oh yeah, elves only need to meditate 4 hours a day. That's it.
Yeah. So I can handle the watch.
Okay. You guys just let me know how
Lormar
you're
is
gonna
just
do
there
this.
for backup.
So let's see. That would leave us with pretty much 2 watches, since 2 people are pretty much kind of reserving themselves for. Well, we'd end up with 2 watches. So I'll take second watch with. Let's see. We need to break this up a little bit. So let's put a fighter on each watch. So I'll stay on the watch with the halfling, and that leaves Rhiannon and Will.
The first
Sounds
watch?
good.
Or is that Lormar? Lormar's he's with the elf, so yeah. So first watch would be what, Rhiannon and. Well, Rhiannon, do you have the ability to do the trance as well?
indeed. I'm wondering if I should. Yes, I can. I'm wondering if I should do that now or wait until later. I don't know.
So the first
Okay,
watch
well-
goes by, and nothing happens.
Yeah, let's say I was doing trance as well.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if you wanted me to roll a spot check.
No, nothing's. No, I've already done the rolls. So, the first watch was uneventful. You guys switch watches, and who's up on this watch? I heard you say Gim, you're up, and who else?
Baron.
Yeah.
They're up on the watch to entice the pirates, and then you have Aerith and Lormar back
All right.
there.
Well, whoever's up on second watch, give me an intelligence check with your bonus, please. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
All right.
Is this a
Anyone
spot check?
else?
Am I on that watch or no?
No.
Okay then.
right.
Aerith needs to make a roll.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Aerith, out of as you're scanning the horizon, well, actually, really not scanning the horizon. You're just looking out into darkness, and you hear this. I mean, you're an elf anyway. So you have really good elvish type of keen hearing. You can hear what sounds to be little splashes, like a boat that is rowing. You can hear actual paddles, hitting the water, splashing as it's rowing, and you can also hear the small squeak of an oar in like a socket, to where the oar's being dragged through the water, and then you can hear the splash, and then you can, as you know, you can tell that it's somebody rowing a boat. You can hear like a slight squeak, and then the splash where a paddle's going in, and you can tell that it's over to your left, a pretty good amount away, and you can actually see a small boat make its way on shore. You really don't see it's dark, and you can see pretty. I think the elves have
Yeah, we have a
dark
low light
vision
vision.
anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like we have a low
you're s-
light vision.
Yeah, you're still pretty. You're 130, 140 feet away. So, plus there's a lot of couple other small hills in the way, but you actually see a small boat with seems like several figures rowing towards the coast.
Okay, awesome. Can I make like a
In this area
I don't
here.
know. Yep. Can I want to make some sort of like bird call or something that Gim would recognize being a ranger, kind of like a warning sign to let him
Yeah,
know.
I'm sure you guys worked that all out beforehand.
Yep. So when I see it, I just let out like a
All right.
Hey, wake up.
to let them get on their guard, and then I'm gonna start creeping this way to try to get a better view.
All right. Is anybody getting up or anything, or?
Yeah, I'm getting ready. Obviously, if we're getting notification that there's there, I'm just kind of not trying to make it obvious that we're moving, but now that we're aware that something is present, everybody who is already awake, we need to. How about how far away do we feel that? Or, I mean, are we able to see that other boat at this point?
It's like a good 130, 125 feet off.
Okay, well, we need to kick or nudge anybody who's currently sleeping.
I can go and wake people up since nobody could probably see me from that doorway.
Yeah, that's true. Just
I'm fully aware while in a trance, right? So I
Yeah,
would probably snap out of it and
yeah, you're fine. It's the other dwarf that needs to get woken up.
Yeah, so what we're trying not to do is make it obvious that we're waking everybody up.
Exactly. And since
So-
I'm creeping up, I'll just go ahead and roll a dex check for stealth, Dave.
I really need to like open up the damn spell book so I can actually look at my things.
Oh, sorry about that. My mic is muted on accident. So you're basically rolling to kind of conceal yourself.
Right. So I
Fine.
start walking this way, and I'm just like hunkered down on this hill now, just trying to get a better view of
Okay.
him.
You're actually going to see, as you start to pry over that hill, you can see between several other hills, and you can see four figures that are actually trying to do the same thing, and you can actually see them starting to lurk towards the camp.
Gotcha. Yep, they're notified and everything, so like I slide sort of back down on the sand dune and pull out my hand crossbow, and like I'm waiting for him to get closer where I level off a shot.
Okay, so everybody's ready basically. I haven't heard anybody saying I'm waking up or
Yeah. So the
Yeah, I'm all open by now.
So the people who were asleep are still pretending to be asleep until we get basically say time to fight. We're not trying to make them alerted that we're here, or that we know they're here. Is what I meant to say.
yeah.
Um,
So you're
the
basically
people that-
sleeping with armor on, your weapons in your hands basically. It's just that, when the whistle came out, everybody kind of heard it, and now you're alert and ready for action basically.
right.
Okay. Alright, these goons are going to get a little bit closer.
Okay. So how far is that?
About 60 feet from the closest one.
Okay. So they're in dark vision now. So
Mhm.
those of us that can see in the dark can tell whether or not how big the objects are, how many of them there are. Is that correct?
Yeah, Aerith can definitely tell that they're humans, or humanoid type, elf human, that type of shape.
Okay. I'm going to get up and just kind of kick around the tent, make it look like I'm looking for something. But I'm going to, in the process of doing that, I'm going to try to look down and see if I can get an eyeball with dark vision now as they start to come closer, to get an idea of how many there are, whether or not I think they're human or not.
Yeah, you can tell that there's 4 figures, and as as this first guy in point, you can kind of see out of your peripherals that when he gets close to the boat that is hidden, he doesn't see it because the boat is. I mean, these guys are humans. They see for shit in the dark anyway. So the guy actually trips and falls into the boat, and you hear a ugh! like he tripped, and then you hear some mumbling.
Lots of swear words.
Frickin' wreckin' workin'.
Aerith's like on top of the hill trying to like suppress a laugh. Because he just watched the whole thing in elf vision.
Poor bastard didn't even see the boat. He just tripped right into the foliage, fell into the boat.
Oh, you gotta love humans.
Mountain Dew, gotta love it.
Okay.
Are they like examining the boat now?
No, they're starting to. They're just kind of froze. They're kind of like, oh shit, did they hear us? They're deer in the headlights.
All right. Well, I'm gonna confirm that we heard them, and I'm gonna move up. Let's see if I go there. How far is the remainder? All right. So yeah, I'm gonna move up 20 feet, which isn't my entire movement ability, and then I'm gonna throw 2 hand axes at them.
All right.
And I'm gonna move up
So this
right
is
about here.
this is what I want everybody to do. Seeing that they did not get element of surprise, you saw them coming. We're gonna roll initiative. So everybody roll your initiative, and add your dex bonus in there, please. And I will go ahead and I'll roll for Lorimar. And he
Are you
has
serious? Every time
no
it's the
dex
exact.
bonus.
Wasn't it 10 last time?
Lorimar will get a.
Hey, you did better than me. I get a 9.
Ooh, I got a 17.
And I'm going to roll for the pirates as well. Okay. You had looks like you had started with a 16 for Chris, right?
That's right.
So Chris is going to go first. Then Lormar is going to go second. The pirates are going to go third. Oh, actually, Josh, you had a good roll as well. So your Joshua is the
Baron.
fire Baron, right? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna go. Actually, you're gonna go first, Baron. Then Gim, then Lormar. Then looks like Rhiannon. Then Hunter, and then Will. So that would be Aerith and then Will, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I think I got everyone. So, Baron, you are up, sir.
Alright, I think I'm going to, let's see, probably try to hit this one.
Okay, you are attacking AC-10.
Alright,
I'm sorry, AC-11. Yeah, you're gonna attack AC-11.
alright, I'm gonna attack him with my longbow.
Okay. Add your dex to hit modifier.
I need to duck.
It's never a bad idea.
You miss.
Wait, I think I screwed it
Plus,
up.
he's gonna have a little cover bonus as well because they are still behind the boat. The bonus that they're gonna have is a small bonus. It's nothing major. It's
Alright.
like a 25% cover bonus. All right, see, Gim, you're up, sir.
Okay, so I can move a little bit here to get out of the way of all these arrows going by me.
Okay.
Move half my distance, and then I'm gonna lob
Hey, what's up,
two-hand axes at
Shadowcade?
that,
How you doing tonight, man?
That guy that's on the edge there. Mr.
Okay.
White Shirt.
White shirt? All right, Mr. Mohawk, go for it, dude. Oh, also, I just ordered almost 500 new miniatures, top-down miniatures like this. So I have a ton of killer new humans, elves, dwarves coming, and I'll have those by next game. So I'll let you guys choose new miniatures because I do have some miniatures with some flaming weapons now, really cool looking shields, auras around you. Like I'm gonna get a couple of clerics with some auras, and yeah. So I'll let you guys choose new miniatures next week. So yeah, I got a lot. I ordered about 500 of them. Oh, did you really, Shadow? All right. Sorry about that. Roll your attack, Gim. Bum bum bum.
Yeah, second hand. Golly, what'd I do? Like hit the coastline?
Jesus.
So how the offhand works in D&D Next, is it a minus? No, you rolled
There's
disadvantage,
no minus
right?
to hit.
You
just
don't get to
extra
add.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't. Okay, I knew it had something to do with either a -4 or a disadvantage or something like that with an offhand attack.
If you just don't get to add your ability modifier.
Okay.
Until you get-
Not entirely true.
To the damage, unless you're a ranger at higher levels.
Lormar, go ahead. You're up, man.
It's a ranger at second level.
Yeah, other people, they have to take a feat for it.
You're controlling Lormar, right? So